What the flip is up, guys? It's your girl Brooklyn and welcome to my channel. So much for clicking on today's video. I am so excited to finally be sharing this. As you can tell from the title, I am going to be sharing with you guys what all I am packing in my infant's bag for her very first plane ride ever. I am so excited but so nervous for this. So I hope you guys find this video helpful and it gives you an ease of mind if you were stressed out regarding what to bring for your child on a plane. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you do, please be sure to give this video a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe because it really helps support my channel. And let's just hop into today's video. I wanted to make this video to kind of help you guys out, show y'all what I'm taking, and then what I'm gonna do is when I return from the trip, if you guys would be interested, I'm also gonna be making a video when I get back after I've already made the plane ride, and I will go through and tell you guys exactly what all I used and what I found useful for the trip that I brought, and if there was something that I brought that I didn't think that I really needed, or if there's something that I didn't bring that I really felt like I needed. So y'all stay tuned for that video. We leave in a week, and I really wanted to go ahead and get everything packed as soon as possible. Usually in normal Brooklyn fashion, I am the world's biggest procrastinator, and I will wait to pack my bag 2 days, sometimes the day before my flight. But with bringing Charlie, I really wanted to make sure that I had everything packed ahead of time. I just didn't want to take any chances. I don't want to forget anything. I just want to feel prepared, and I feel like by packing early and having everything ready to go, that was just going to take off an extra layer of stress that I just don't want to have right now. And I can definitely say that it has helped a ton, especially because my brother's wedding is this weekend. I have family coming into town, so I actually packed all of Charlie's things in my bag. I just combined our stuff to save space. I didn't want to have to bring any more than I absolutely needed to. I'm not sure how all airlines are, but the airline that I am flying with is allowing me one personal item in a carry-on. I get her diaper bag, her stroller, and her car seat. So I get to bring all 5 of those things for free on the plane. And with the stroller and the car seat, I actually have the option to either check it when I first get to the airport, or I can keep it with me and literally walk the stroller and the car seat up to the doors of the plane. They will then check it under the airplane for me. And then when we get off at our destination, it will be right there when I step off of the plane waiting for me. That is the option that I'm actually choosing to do, mainly because for me, it will be a lot easier to maneuver around the airport with her and my belongings. I'll explain that a little more later on. But with that being said, I am bringing a separate bag for her clothes and her diaper bag. So I will not be putting all of her things in the diaper bag. I wanted to keep her diaper bag like I do on any normal given day. I'm gonna be carrying her diaper bag around with me everywhere. I don't wanna be digging through her clothes and all of that just to get to like a diaper and some wipes, you know what I mean? So I am actually gonna be packing all of her things in my bag, and then I'm gonna be bringing her diaper bag separately as well. This list is a little all over the place, so if it kind of seems that way, I apologize. Life of having a child nowadays, you know what I mean? So the very first item that I packed for Charlie is actually an incontinent pad and or a doggy pad. You might be wondering, Brooklyn, why are you bringing an incontinent pad with you? Well, these are actually the incontinent pads that I got from the hospital when I had Charlie, and I had some left over. Airports are just so disgusting to me. So are airplanes. Things don't get cleaned off as often as you would think, especially with the pandemic. So not only are like changing areas usually a lot dirtier, I also feel like I'm going to be in a little bit of a rush. I'm not only gonna have to watch after my things and Charlie's things and the stroller and the car seat and Charlie, but I'm also gonna be like worried about getting to our gate on time and this and that. So I just wanted to find ways to make my airport trip as smooth as possible, and that way I can get things done as quickly as possible. So instead of having to dig through Charlie's diaper bag for the reusable changing pad that I have, I figured to keep things as sanitary as possible and to get things done as quickly as possible, it would be easier for me to just whip out an incontinent pad, lay it down, change her on it, and when I'm done, I can literally just toss that sucker in the trash and go. So the second item that I'm bringing is the car seat and the car seat cover. For obvious reasons, I want to have her car seat with us when we travel. And with her car seat, it actually attaches to her stroller, just clicks into her stroller very easily. So I'm gonna be bringing both of those. So like I said, I plan on just wheeling the stroller right up to the airplane doors. They will check it for me, and then when we land, it will then be waiting there for me. And with her car seat cover, you don't need to bring one of these, but me, I like them. One, I don't like random strangers just walking up to her. I don't want them to be able to like get all up in her face. They don't mean it in like a mean way. They come up, they're like, oh my gosh, she's so cute, or oh, look at the baby. It happens, I get it, but especially with the pandemic, I don't want people all up in her face. And this might sound stupid to y'all. I feel like her car seat cover is essentially acting as a mask for her as well. So it keeps her covered, it keeps her in her own little bubble, also doubles as a cover for when I'm nursing her. So I plan on bringing that on the plane with me. So when I breastfeed, I don't necessarily care if anybody sees me breastfeeding her, but I know in some situations other people don't really want to see that, and that's totally fine. It's a way for me to stay covered up and everything. Because babies can't pop their ears or equalize their ears out, they say that breastfeeding helps to pop their ears for them. So that's a way to kind of keep myself covered. So one item that I ended up purchasing for this trip is a car seat cover. Not quite like the one that I just mentioned. So this one, I'll insert a picture because it hasn't quite come in the mail yet. But this one, it's the brand Kango Kids, and it's a Kango Kids car seat travel bag, a waterproof car seat booster backpack. So basically what I'm gonna do is it's a backpack, so I can actually wear it on my back through the airport if I need to. But what I'll do with it is when I wheel the car seat up to the airplane door, instead of just letting the car seat go under the airplane with nothing covering it, I want it to stay clean in case it rains. I don't want it to get dirty or messed up. I was also going to get a separate bag for the stroller as well, but honestly, Danny and I kind of came to the conclusion that we felt like that would be a waste of money. Our stroller, it's almost like a little adapter, if you will. It connects her car seat to it. So it's not like the seat that Charlie sits in is connected to the stroller. So the part of the stroller that's gonna be exposed to the outside world is just a big hunk of plastic. So I'm not really worried about it getting scuffed up or wet or anything like that. Danny and I just kind of made the decision not to worry about buying a cover for that, but I wanted the car seat to be covered. And then like I mentioned, we are gonna be bringing her stroller. So her stroller is actually just this big hunk of plastic that it takes 2 seconds to lift it up and 2 seconds to put it down. So as you can tell, you just grab these two switches, you click them together, you lift up, it clicks into place, and then I can actually take the car seat and click it on top of it. And when I get up to the airplane, click a little button, detach the car seat from the stroller, and then I hold down these two buttons and I push the car seat down and it clicks into place on the ground. It's super easy, it's super light. Now the next item that I got, I actually found it at Target for a couple bucks. You could probably get this anywhere, Walmart, Target, Home Depot. You could find this thing anywhere. It was really cheap. This is a stroller hook. The reason that I got this is, like I said, I want to make sure that I can keep all of my attention on Charlie. I don't want to have to be worrying about pushing around a stroller, carrying a diaper bag, having my arms loaded up with all these bags and taking care of her. This hook, I can literally attach it to the car seat or to the stroller itself. I'm just gonna attach that hook to the bags. That way they're right there by me. They're on the stroller, so I'm not having to carry them myself, so I'm not gonna get all tired. But I also won't have to wheel around a suitcase either. So I'm really hoping this hook comes in handy. When I saw it in the store, I was like, I need that. Okay, so the next item that I'm gonna be bringing is very obvious. Her diaper bag. If you're really interested in what all I packed in the diaper bag, I'll be sure to link my what's in my hospital bag video for you guys right here if you want to check it out at the end of this video. In that video, I actually go through and break down what all I have inside Charlie's diaper bag. So if y'all are curious about how I pack her diaper bag and all of that, y'all can check that out there. But I'm gonna be bringing her diaper bag with us. Okay, so the next thing that I'm gonna be bringing are some teethers for Charlie and then her teething tablets. I went to Target and I bought the Highlands brand. It's daytime baby oral pain relief tablets, and what they are little tablets that dissolve on her tongue. It is a homeopathic, so there's no medication in it, which I was very adamant about because I've just heard horror stories about how numbing medicine can numb the baby's throat. It can cause breathing problems for them. It can cause issues with them eating, but I just didn't want to use that on her. It is what it is. To each their own, but I am gonna bring this with me because Charlie is teething and cutting a tooth on her bottom gum right now. So I just wanted to bring these to comfort her. I just feel like it's been an everyday necessity for us, so I'm gonna bring it with us just in case. Which leads me into the next item that I'm bringing. It is lotion, but this lotion was recommended by her doctor because teething apparently can cause eczema in some babies, and Charlie started breaking out with a rash. I won't bore you with all of those details, but long story short, her doctor recommended me try out this lotion, and it's been working really well at keeping the rash away. So I'm gonna be bringing that with us because I do apply that twice a day. I went and bought this big tube from Target not too long ago. Her doctor gave me these really tiny tubes of it as well. So I'm thinking about possibly bringing a bunch of these instead because I'm not sure what the policy is regarding lotions and stuff in carry-on bags, and I do not want to bring this brand new thing of lotion and then throw it away. I would be devastated. Okay, so the next items that I'm going to be bringing for Charlie are towels, washcloths, and a hairbrush. I'm only going to bring one towel for Charlie and 2 washcloths. Honestly, I probably don't even need to bring any of that because I can just borrow some when I get to his parents' house. But I am gonna just go ahead and bring some of my own just in case, but I'm not gonna bring a ton because if I need to, I can just wash it in the washer while I'm there. And then another item that I'm bringing, sorry, she is just talking it up over there. But another item that I'm going to be bringing is diaper rash cream. Again, just in case. It's just something that I always have in her diaper bag. The next item that I'm gonna be bringing is diapers. Now, this is just me personally. At first, I was panicking because I was like, oh my gosh, how many diapers am I gonna use? Like, I'm not sure how many diapers she goes through a day. And like some days she goes through more diapers than others. And what if I don't bring enough and this and that? And I was panicking. But then I was like, Brooke, you're an idiot. So I am only going to be bringing enough diapers to get me through our travel day because we have to go on 2 separate flights and then maybe an extra day when I get there, basically to get me by until I can get to a store, because realistically I don't need to be bringing all these diapers. It's just gonna take up room that I could use on something that's more essential, if you will, because you can buy diapers anywhere in the world, just like you can buy diaper wipes. So I'm literally just gonna bring enough diapers to get me there, and then I'll buy diapers when I get there. And like I said, same with diaper wipes, I am gonna be bringing diaper wipes with me, but honestly, the pack that's in Charlie's diaper bag, I'm almost positive is gonna get me through the entire trip. And then if for some reason I run out, I can go buy more at the store. You can get baby wipes anywhere. So the next thing I'm gonna be bringing are swaddle blankets. I'm only gonna be bringing 2 swaddle blankets. I'm not too worried about bringing a ton of swaddle blankets, so I'm only gonna bring 2 swaddle blankets with me, and then I'm also gonna bring a burp cloth. Like I said earlier, she is teething, so she is drooling constantly. So I just like to always keep a burp cloth on me just in case. So the next thing that I'm gonna be bringing are disinfectant wipes. Now, you may be thinking, Brooklyn, that's a little over the top. And you know what? Yeah, it might be. But airports and airplanes are disgusting, and not to mention, like I've stated like 20 times already, Charlie is teething right now. Any and everything goes in this child's mouth, her favorite thing being her hands. So I wanna make sure that I bring disinfectant wipes to wipe down the seats in the airplane, to wipe down her toys, to wipe down the changing table, literally anything that she can touch, just to be on the safe side. I wanna try and keep things as clean as I possibly can when it comes to her. Another thing that I'm gonna be bringing are toys. Charlie is not very into toys right now. She's still a little too young, but she's starting to get to that age where she's starting to become a little bit more curious and a little bit more observant of her surroundings. So even though she's not really into toys that much right now, I'm gonna bring just a few toys. I'm gonna bring a few toys to keep her occupied just in case. So the next thing that I'm gonna be bringing with me is a first aid kit. I was actually gifted this kit at Charlie's baby shower, and I absolutely love it. It came with quite a bit of stuff, but I can just put everything in it, and it's all right there if I ever need it. The main things that I wanted to make sure were in the kit are Tylenol, a rectal thermometer, a nose sucker, fingernail clippers, and a fingernail file, especially because she's teething right now. I know I keep saying that, I apologize, but because she is teething right now, teething can also cause your baby to run fevers, and with there being a pandemic, like Lord forbid something happen or she gets sick or she starts running a fever because she's teething, I just want to make sure that I have it. So the next item that I'm going to bring is a baby carrier, and honestly I'm not even 100% sure if I'm going to use this. A lot of my friends told me that, Brooke, you should just check the car seat and the stroller when you first get to the airport and just carry her everywhere. A lot of my friends, that's what they did, and I'm not going to lie to you, I have thought a lot about this. I think I'm leaning more towards just bringing the stroller and car seat with me. If I just carry her, I'm gonna have to carry her on my chest along with all of our items, and I just feel like that's just a lot going on. I just wearing her around the house when I clean and stuff, she gets heavy very quickly and my shoulders start to hurt, my back hurts, not to mention her and I are both freaking furnaces. We run so hot, and so when I carry her, I'm drenched in sweat, she's drenched in sweat. She's getting to that age where she's just super observant and wants to look around. She doesn't want to be just stuck to me the whole time. I feel like if I bring the stroller, I can attach all the bags to the stroller. There's like a little basket area at the bottom of the stroller that I can put things in. If I want to carry her, I'll have the carrier and I can put her on my chest. But I don't know. I'll let you guys know. I just want to do what's going to be not only comfortable for myself, but most importantly, I want to do what's going to make Charlie comfortable. And I just think that carrying her around on me the whole time, she's not going to want to do that. Okay, the next item, binkies. So honestly, Charlie doesn't really ever use these. Sometimes when she's fussy, I can soothe her with them, but it's very rare that she takes them. But I always like to have one on hand just in case, so I'm going to bring them anyways. But a quick tip for you guys, if you don't breastfeed, or if you don't like breastfeeding in public, or you just don't want to breastfeed on the plane, you can actually use a binky as an alternative for breastfeeding for takeoff and landing. It's the sucking motion that actually helps them pop their ears. So if you don't want to breastfeed, you can give them a binky and that'll help equalize out their ears. And another thing I'm going to bring is a sound machine. This is the sound machine that I have for her. I'm not quite sure of the brand. I was gifted this by one of my best friends. It's called My Baby. I love this thing. I put this on her car seat constantly. So like when she naps, I'll take it off and I'll just put it in her crib. But 9 times out of 10, it's attached to her car seat. So I'm gonna bring that just in case. I don't think I'm gonna use it on the plane, but I'm gonna bring it just in case. Okay, sorry, little mama decided to join us. She was throwing a little bit of a fit. Excuse her hair. She's got a gnarly cowlick. I call it her alfalfa hair. She's had it since she was born. Now that her hair is getting longer, it doesn't matter what I do. It just stays sticking straight up constantly. Excuse you. Don't worry guys, we are almost done with this video. So the last few things that I'm bringing clothing wise for her, some onesies, socks, hat, and mittens. The reason that I'm bringing beanies and mittens is because where we're going, it gets a lot cooler, and like at night there, it's been in like the low 50s, like high 60s. So it's just a lot cooler than it is where we currently live, and I'm not quite sure how she's going to react to that. Better to have it, not need it, than need it, not have it. That's my motto. So I'm just gonna bring them just in case. And then I'm gonna be bringing some pants for her. And then I'm also bringing some dressier outfits. And then her starfish swaddle, or the love to dream swaddle. That is her all-time favorite swaddle. She sleeps in it every night. She absolutely loves that thing. So I'm gonna be bringing that. And then the last thing I'm gonna bring are a few sleepers. There's a ton of different sleepers you can get. Some of my favorites that I like for her are either the dress ones that have like the open bottom that I can just slide up, or the zip up sleepers. I use the ones that can zip up from either her neck down, or you can zip them up from her foot up. I would highly recommend those because you don't have to completely undress her. And then to utilize this space in the bag, I thought that it would be easy for me if I put all of her clothes in Ziploc bags. So what I have done is I actually separated out all of her outfits. I'll use her lounge outfits, for example. So I went ahead and I put each onesie with a pair of pants that I want to go with, and I put socks together. I put matching bows with the outfit, and I put them all in a pile. And then I'm just going to put each individual pile in its own Ziploc bag. And this I think is gonna help me in multiple ways. So not only is it going to save space in my bag, but it's also gonna make it easier for me. So instead of me having to dig through all of my clothes to find a friggin' bow or like a certain pair of pants, I'll literally have the exact outfit that I want to go together in a little bag and grab the Ziploc bag. So I just think that'll be a lot easier for me to not only stay organized, but it'll also save a ton of space in my bag. All right guys, and we have made it to the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys found this video helpful. Stay tuned because I am going to be doing a video when I return from my trip to let you guys know what I found useful in the things that I brought with me, and if there was something that I wish I would have brought and that I didn't bring, and vice versa. So y'all stay tuned for that video. And if there was something that I didn't touch on, or if you film with an infant and I didn't mention something that you found useful that helped you, please feel free to leave that in the comment section below. I would love to hear all the advice that you can give me. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe because it really helps support my channel, and I will see you next time. Bye!